Imagine a world without pharmacies or pills, where the idea of reaching for medicine simply didn't exist, and the concept of health was woven into the very fabric of daily life. In this world, well-being wasn't found in a bottle, but in the rhythms of everyday living, gardening, cooking, and working side by side with family and neighbors. For thousands of years, our ancestors thrived without modern medicine, relying on wisdom passed down through generations and the healing power of nature. Their longevity came from simple, consistent habits, how they ate, moved, and connected with one another. These routines were not just chores, but rituals that brought meaning and joy. Health wasn't a pursuit or a goal to chase. It was a natural outcome of their environment, their culture, and the strong sense of belonging they felt within their communities. The secrets to their vitality were hidden in the food they grew with their own hands, the daily walks they took through fields and forests, and the bonds they shared. Moments of laughter, storytelling, and support that nourished their spirits as much as their bodies. Instead of chasing health fads or quick fixes, they lived by timeless principles, wisdom that was passed down, cherished, and adapted to each new generation. Their approach was holistic, nurturing body, mind, and spirit together, understanding that true health comes from balance and harmony. By looking back at their way of life, we can rediscover powerful truths about well-being that modern science is only beginning to understand. Let's explore the daily routines, natural foods, and mindful practices that kept them strong and resilient for generations. Discover how strong communities, shared traditions, and a deep connection to nature served as their true medicine. Join us as we unlock ancient secrets to longevity and learn how to bring their wisdom into our own lives, creating a healthier, more connected future for all. Our ancestors' days began with the rising sun, not the glow of a screen or the buzz of an alarm clock. Their mornings were guided by nature's rhythms, waking to the sounds of birds and the gentle light of dawn. Early mornings meant tending to the land, preparing food from scratch, or walking to the well for water. Work and exercise were seamlessly woven together. Every task had a purpose, and movement was a natural part of daily life. Meals were structured and meaningful. A hearty midday meal brought families together, followed by a lighter supper as the day wound down. There was no mindless snacking or eating on the go. Food was savored and shared. They ate whole, seasonal foods at regular times, which helped stabilize their energy and support their health. Physical labor, whether farming, building, or gathering, was a daily necessity, not a choice. Carrying heavy loads, lifting, and transporting goods kept them strong and fit, all without the need for modern gyms or exercise routines. Purposeful work filled their days, giving a sense of meaning and connection to family and community. Each person played a vital role, and cooperation was essential. As dusk fell, they wound down with quiet activities, storytelling, music, or simply enjoying each other's company, free from the distractions of artificial light and noise. Evenings were reserved for rest and reflection, allowing their bodies and minds to truly recover from the day's efforts. Sleep was seen as a necessity, not a luxury, and their daily routines naturally supported deep, restorative rest. This natural rhythm of work, nourishing food, and restful evenings built resilience, health, and a sense of balance that many of us seek today. The simple routines of our ancestors offer a timeless blueprint for stability, longevity, and a more connected way of living. Our ancestors' diet was truly farm-to-table, whole, unprocessed, and seasonal. Plants formed the foundation. Vegetables, fruits, grains, beans, and nuts, all grown or gathered locally. Meat was rare and eaten in small portions, often in stews or on special occasions. Eating with the seasons brought variety and balanced nutrition. Slow cooking and fermentation preserved nutrients and supported gut health. Fermented foods like sauerkraut and yogurt provided natural probiotics. Meals were shared, eaten slowly and savored, preventing overeating and building connection. Food was more than fuel. It was medicine, culture, and joy. Their mindful communal eating habits supported both body and spirit. This approach to food was a cornerstone of their remarkable longevity. Before pharmacies, every home had a garden pharmacy, herbs, roots, and remedies passed down through generations. For a cold, they brewed ginger, honey, and lemon tea. For restlessness, chamomile. Plantain poultices soothed bites, aloe healed burns, and garlic fought infections. This practical knowledge empowered families to care for themselves with nature's resources. Remedies were gentle, working with the body and avoiding harsh side effects. Healing was a community skill, fostering respect for the natural world. While not a cure-all, these traditions managed everyday ailments and prevented bigger problems. Their trust in nature's healing power remains a lesson for us today. Exercise wasn't a concept for our ancestors. Movement was simply life. Walking miles, tending fields, and doing chores kept them in constant, low-intensity motion. Every task, fetching water, kneading bread, gardening, built strength and flexibility. Their bodies experienced a wide range of natural movements, preventing injury and maintaining fitness. Squatting, lifting, and stretching were part of daily routines, not separate activities. Movement was purposeful, social, and integrated into every hour. They didn't count steps or track calories, they just lived actively. This lifestyle kept their metabolism high and their spirits lifted. Consistent, natural movement, not intensity, was their secret to health. Our bodies are designed for this kind of all-day activity. For our ancestors, health was a shared journey, rooted in strong family and community ties. They lived in close-knit groups where everyone belonged and was supported. Hardships were faced together. Neighbors shared food, helped with chores, and offered comfort. Celebrations brought everyone together, strengthening bonds and spreading joy. Elders were valued for their wisdom and purpose, caring for grandchildren and teaching traditions. This sense of belonging gave meaning and resilience to life. Social connection was a daily reality, not a luxury. Relationships provided emotional security and reduced stress. Being part of something bigger was essential for well-being. Our ancestors' long lives remind us, we are healthier and happier together. Connection is as vital as food or water. Stress was real for our ancestors, but their lives offered natural relief. Work ended with the day, no emails, no constant demands. Breaks in the shade, evenings of rest, and hobbies like weaving or music calmed their minds. Nature was ever present, soothing stress with birdsong and starlight. Outdoor living lowered anxiety and improved mood. Strong social bonds meant problems were shared, not shouldered alone. Laughter, storytelling, and touch were powerful antidotes to worry. Their routines blended work, rest, creativity, and connection for resilience. This natural stress management led to calmer minds and longer lives. Compare then and now, our ancestors' lives were defined by effort, movement, and resourcefulness, while ours are shaped by comfort, technology, and instant gratification. The world has changed dramatically in just a few generations. They walked everywhere, grew their own food, and spent most of their days in motion. We drive, order in, and spend hours sitting, often barely moving from one screen to the next. Their diets were simple, whole, and local, fresh from the earth or farm. Today, our meals are often processed, packaged, and engineered for maximum convenience and addictive taste, but minimum nutrition. Social bonds were deep, face-to-face, and woven into daily routines. Now, digital connection often replaces real community, leaving many feeling isolated even in a crowd. Loneliness and chronic stress are modern epidemics, quietly harming our health as much as poor diet or lack of exercise. Many struggle with anxiety and a sense of disconnection. Their days balanced hard work with true rest and relaxation. In contrast, we're always on, with screens and notifications disrupting our sleep and peace of mind. What was once occasional, acute stress has become a constant companion, slowly eroding our well-being and resilience. In seeking convenience and speed, we've lost the daily habits, like movement, fresh food, and real connection, that quietly support long, healthy lives. The contrast is clear. Our modern world has engineered away the very foundations of health, trading them for efficiency and ease. Rediscovering and embracing ancestral habits, like moving more, eating whole foods, and connecting deeply, could be the best medicine for our modern lives. Our ancestors' simple lives hold powerful lessons for today. True health comes from daily choices, moving, eating real food, connecting and resting. We can reclaim this wisdom, walk more, eat simply, connect deeply, and sleep well. Health isn't a battle against disease, but the cultivation of vitality. Focus on the fundamentals: plant-based meals, natural movement, restorative sleep, and strong relationships. Find purpose in work, family, or community, just as they did. The secrets to longevity aren't hidden. They're echoes of the past, waiting to be rediscovered. Sometimes the simplest habits, shared meals, a walk with a friend, a good night's sleep, are the most powerful medicine.